The biggest link that has come out recently concerning Real Madrid with potential summer targets is Cole Palmer. Now, this would be one of the biggest deals, if not the biggest deal of the summer, if it was to happen. Now, I just want to say this right now. I do not believe we signed Cole Palmer. There's no way that Chelsea would sell this guy. But the question that I have for you, anybody watching, would you take Cole Palmer at Real Madrid? Because I would in a heartbeat. Cole Palmer is phenomenal. And he does solve some issues that we have. But there are some downsides to him potentially joining the club. Now, on a positive, right? Cole Palmer is arguably the best attacking midfielder in the Premier League right now. This guy's overall game is amazing. He's technical as well, aggressive, has a great shot on him, right? Quick finisher, and he's very creative. Now, Cole Palmer can play either as a 10 or on the right. Last season, when he got that move to Chelsea from Man City, he broke through on the right. And he was the best right winger, or one of the best right wingers in the league. This season, he's been more central as a 10. And his performances have still been at a world-class level. And it's no surprise that Real Madrid are looking at a Cole Palmer. Now, what I will say is, we do not need Cole Palmer, at least right now. The main priority next summer needs to be a deep line playmaker, somebody that can do the Toni Kroos role, and then there needs to be a heavy emphasis on center backs, a right back, and maybe a left back. We need a defensive revolution at the club. And a player like Cole Palmer would cost entirely too much to justify us signing him before we make defensive moves. Because I'm going to be real with you, chat. A player like Cole Palmer is going to cost you $200 million. You're not getting Cole Palmer for less than 200 M's. And he already has a death row contract at Chelsea. This guy's deal does not run out until 2033. Chelsea are there giving out lifetime contracts. If you sign for Chelsea right now, you're basically selling your soul. Because they have control of Cole Palmer's career all throughout his 20s. And I've seen people online. There's a lot of idiots that when it comes to Real Madrid transfer news, they just automatically think that we're just going to have him run down his deal. Brother, if we have Cole Palmer run down his deal, we cannot sign him until he's 31. What good is he going to do for me 10 years from now? So it's going to be a very hard deal to get done. Cole Palmer is the face of Chelsea. Because of Cole Palmer, Chelsea are title contenders this season. They are performing way better than a lot of people thought. Now, you guys know me. If you watch this channel, you know I've been rating Chelsea for the last 18 months. I've told people how good Chelsea are going to be. I am a visionary. Chelsea have a very good squad. But I'll tell you this right now. The project that they have going on, right? All that ends if Cole Palmer leaves. He is by far their most valuable player. And with the 9-year deal that he has at Chelsea, it would cost at least $200 million to sign him. But he is phenomenal. I would take Cole Palmer at at Real Madrid. I would. And the clubs, they do have some good history. Since I've been watching, since 2014, I've seen us do a lot of business with Chelsea. We sold them Morata. We sold them the Croatian midfielder. Kovacic. We've also took players from them, right? We bought Hazard. We bought Kepa on loan last season. Rudiger, free transfer. Thibaut Courtois from Chelsea. We do business. So I don't think that would be the problem. The issue would be the amount of money that it costs. Cole Palmer, in my opinion, is the best young attacking midfielder in the world. It's between him and Musiala, in my opinion. But I think Cole Palmer is above him because Palmer in the final third is clear of Musiala. Right? Like, I can't really criticize anything about Cole Palmer's game. Whereas Musiala, he's more passive. Cole Palmer is very aggressive. And his mentality. Bro, he wants to score. He wants to create. And I think if we signed him for Real Madrid, I don't see him in the midfield as much. I think he'd go on the right wing because that's what we need more. We do not have a natural right winger. But I will say this. If you sign a Cole Palmer, Rodrigo's out of there. That's what that effectively does. Rodrigo would need to leave the club, especially if he wants to be a starter. Because you wouldn't go spend all that money on a Cole Palmer to have him on the bench, right? No, Cole Palmer would start, which means Rodrigo is relegated to the backups. And you guys know how highly I rate Rodrigo. I think Rodrigo is one of the better wingers in the world, but he's not on Cole Palmer's level. He's not, respectfully. I think Rodrigo is a bigger game player, right? Rodrigo is more proven, right? Rodrigo is Mr. Champions League. We've seen Rodrigo score, what was that? The brace. After it looked like we were going to lose. A brace in a added time against Man City coming off the bench. So Rodrigo does have a better CV. But chat, if we're just looking at the players themselves, I don't think Rodrigo is better than Cole Palmer, bro. This guy is, since he got that move from Man City, Cole Palmer's been on smoke. I don't think anybody thought he was going to perform the way that he has. He's great at penalties. He creates a lot of chances. He can take free kicks, corners. His long shots are very good. He can finish inside the box. He's very technical. He can dribble around a whole team. What a player. What a player Cole Palmer is. But again, if you bring him in, who leaves? Brahim? Rodrigo? I don't think Arda would leave. Obviously, the club, they view him as untouchable. But you would have to get ready to sell somebody. And I don't know if people would want to sell Rodrigo. But I say it all the time. I don't think that we are ever going to see the best version of Rodrigo at Real Madrid because he's never going to be able to play in his preferred position, right? Rodrigo is a left winger, but he's not gotten any chances to play there because Vinicius is at the club. And then now you add Mbappe, who also wants to be on the left wing. This just knocks Rodrigo down in the pecking order. But Cole Palmer, he would come into this team and he would automatically be our best attacking midfielder or our best right winger. Literally, he would make us so much more dangerous. But the money that would be involved is crazy. And I don't know if Florentino Perez would want to do that. And again, the priority needs to be defense, not attackers. We have enough attackers. So this is more so, we get linked to every big player. But because I rate Cole Palmer so heavily, I am hoping that there is some truth to this. But you're going to have to spend a record amount of money to get Cole Palmer. You're not going to get him right now for anything less than 200 M's. Chelsea do not have to sell. He has 9 years left on his contract. And the only way that a move like this happens is if he forces it. Because even if we come in with a 200 million bid, I still don't think Chelsea would want to sell him. He is irreplaceable. If they lose Cole Palmer, who are they going to go get? Who can they go get right now that's around his age that can give you that same GA output and that impacts the game overall? Cole Palmer is arguably the most influential Chelsea signing since Hazard. Did you hear what I just said, chat? Cole Palmer is the most influential signing for Chelsea since Eden Hazard was signed. For the amount that they paid. And at the time when they bought him, I was somebody that was saying, 40 million for a Man City Academy player that's not proven? I thought it was a weird deal. Boy, was I wrong. And I think he's proved everybody wrong. What a player, bro. Yes, I would take him at Madrid. But do I think it will happen? No. Do I think that we need him? Not really. But would be nice. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys are saying about Cole Palmer.